Show will begin in 5,
4,
3, 2,
1.
Thursday night CrossFit talk with Scott Schweitzer and Jamie Latimer.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the sky. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the sky. Hickory, dock. Giving them all that we got. Kick on the door. Try to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going hard and taking my chances. I keep it moving. I keep advancing. Keeping it gangster.
What's going on, everybody? I just wolfed back some food. So anyway, it is end of day 2 here at MFC, and our guy Corey Leonard has joined the party.
What's up, y'all?
And he's eating as well. So
yeah, I've been eating
all
day.
I wish I was eating all day, but shout out to my girl Judy Reed, who I got to meet today at the MFC, who said Cheryl's going to be mad if you don't eat. So here, I'm going to buy you a wrap.
Oh, Judy.
And she's an angel, and she is freaking awesome.
She is.
And so is her husband. They're both great.
It
was so fun to meet them here. And it's just kills me that I had to drive 2.5 hours to meet her when we live 20 minutes apart. But okay. Hey, Lex, what's going on? So Lex is in the chat. We had a fun day at Lex, you don't want to see my food log. I've already been yelled at by Jamie. I've been yelled, and Corey said he was afraid to yell at me because he knew other people would be. So he backed off. Thank you. But Judy took care of me today.
She's great.
So fun day at the MFC. 3 events for everybody instead of the 2. And we had a chipper for the elites to start. Mm-hmm. We had a sprint to go second. And then we had this interval thing that was the gallows that we've been talking about for a couple weeks now to finish off the day. Can I just say that the people we're following here are kicking ass and taking names? And that includes the 2 of you.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can with what I got.
Minus the crossover jump ropes.
Oh my God.
Corey's killing it.
Corey, it's just a party trick. What the heck?
It is, and I'm terrible. It's a party trick I'm terrible at.
Corey wasn't invited to those parties.
I wrapped that rope around my foot no less than 8 times.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Dude, yeah, my rhythm was completely off.
When you cross over, and when you go to bring it back, you bring it this high.
I can believe that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna trip. Great.
So we're not going to mention what place Corey took in that event. No, but you started the day with a second.
I did start my day with a second. It's moving day, but I've been moving in the wrong direction.
And Jamie has been in close battles the entire day.
Jamie's been smashing it.
And I learned today that Jamie has split personality.
Apparently, yeah.
But then she fell on her handstand walk, concussed herself, and knocked the other personality out.
Knocked her out. Yep. We're good now.
Yeah.
She got done. She got done with triple threat this morning. And I was like, dude, that was awesome. And the first thing she said was, I beat you. And I was like, thanks. Love you too.
I just had to get that one overhead squat.
There went the thought bubble again.
Somebody gave us the thumbs up.
So, no.
Uh-oh.
There, it keeps happening on your phone.
I'm not doing anything. My hands are up here.
Maybe it's when you do that. Thumbs up. It
What the
is.
hell is that?
How do we get reactions?
I have no tricks.
Just Corey.
Is it because it's on? Is it an iPhone thing?
I have no idea.
Like now I want to try.
So anyway, so Lex says, Jamie, be super proud. Aren't you aging up next year and you're smashing this age group? Thank you, Lex.
Well, I will say if I was in the 40, I would not be winning. Anna is in a league of her own.
Anna is decimating everybody. It's not even. It's fun to watch.
But the good news is Anna Tobias, for those who aren't paying attention, former games athlete. She only does this competition every year, nothing else. Her priorities are winning an Olympic gold medal.
Which is a pretty good priority to have.
It is. Yeah. So she's busy doing that. You don't even have to worry about her in the game season.
You're right.
But the fact that she does one competition a year, comes in and annihilates the field.
She's
insane.
amazing. She's fun to watch.
She is. And she's one of the nicest people ever. So
very sweet.
And her mom is competing too, which is really cool. And her and her mom get to compete in the same competition. So back to our crew. Yeah, you know it. Everybody's killing it. Jamie's killing it, Rudy's killing it, which we knew was going to happen. But Leanne Greer, event win today. Jim Pieper, 2 event wins today.
Jim is awesome, by the way.
A plethora of top 3, top 4, top 5s.
Oh, I met Dan earlier. I'm sorry.
Dan's a dude.
Yeah, he came up to me. He's like, "Are you Corey?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "I recognize your voice," and I was like, "I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing." But awesome.
I heard this rambling Cajun, and I knew it was you.
Sounds like it.
So fun times today. What was your highlight of the day?
Go ahead, Jamie.
Probably Dorndalen.
That you won?
And
then said, my forearms are dead and I'm never going to do a legless rope climb, and then crush that too.
Yeah, they lowered the rope climb for us though after that. But I did ski my heart out. I skied my heart out. Worth it.
Corey, nothing's going to top yesterday.
No, nothing's going to top yesterday. But starting the day off in 5th, and then getting all the way up to 3rd after the first event this morning was pretty sweet. I gotta say that. We do a lot of sandbag work. Me and my training partner, Bernard, and it paid off this morning.
So Dan Church is in the chat. I don't know what his highlight is, but my highlight for Dan is Dan's a big dude, right?
Yeah.
For the CrossFit space. That man can handstand walk like nobody's business, and he crushed that workout today.
That's awesome.
But he says his highlight was that he met Corey.
He's a good dude, man. We talked for 15, 20 minutes about all kinds of all kinds of stuff. I like that dude a lot. Absolutely. High five,
Dan is 6 foot, 225 pounds. And had
a lot of man
with the rope climbs or the handstand walks. And then I want to talk about this. Andrew Sten says, how was that deadlift? And if I remember correctly, one Miss Jamie Latimer said, I can't even lift that amount of weight on a deadlift. And then proceeds to go out there and do them touch and go.
I didn't say that. My 1 rep is 300. It's just heavy. And when I practiced this, I did 1 round and then got off the rower on round 2 and could not deadlift the bar again. Like I was that wrecked. So I just had to, I don't know, put more touches in the deadlift.
And Dan agrees. Jamie, you be touch and going.
That second set was ugly.
Counts in CrossFit.
Thankful. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. So, so great day. It's so fun, like hanging out with Lana, because she's just like overly joyed for every single one of you and what you're doing. She's so invested in you now because she's been filming all day, and it's been fun hanging out, listening to her just be overjoyed for each and every one of you.
Agreed.
Awesome. Like all of a sudden, I just hear people yelling my name. I have no idea who they are. I can't even see them. I'm like, cool. Somebody's cheered for me. Yay.
So the highlight of my day is the number of people that came up to me and said, oh my gosh, you've shed so much weight since last year. And when you do it, when you see it every day, you don't realize it. Like I still feel like I'm in the middle of the fight. And it was really cool that many people came up today and said that. And it was more than a handful.
That's awesome.
And that was really cool. And I can't believe how many people actually recognize us in the show. And when Corey was down here in the lobby before he went up to the room, like I just set up for the show. I got food, didn't even get a chance to eat it because people kept stopping me in the lobby. It was crazy. Like I don't even know what's going on.
People
Bruce Wayne makes an appearance.
Oh my gosh, hello Bruce. People at home are extremely thankful that you're putting out all the updates that you are. Like they're bummed there wasn't the live stream, so they're like, I'm just stalking Clydesdale, and of course you're crushing it.
So I have a really cool reel I just have to finish it up. It was a crazy day because so many people, 24 events we had to cover today, and some of them were going simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't know there's 2 floors going simultaneously. One is RX, one is elite, and it flips. And they go to the other ones. And so it's just crazy.
Yep.
Bruce already hitting on Jamie. How is it that even in horrible lighting, Jamie still looks amazing?
I couldn't see.
Corey, oh, by the way,
What up,
Corey,
Bruce?
And hey, Scott. Nothing about our lighting.
Right? Yeah.
You guys look, you got perfect lighting.
I got this lamp. Got
So-
a lot of lighting.
So I do want to bring up one nitpick from today. And and this is not a big dig. It's not a big dig. It's a little dig. Little nitpick dig. And that is, can we make a law that all CrossFit events, you have to cross a finish line to end the event?
It would make things a lot clearer.
Yeah.
Regardless of outcomes today, it looks terrible when someone just stops working in the middle of the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a
hard
bad
to
look.
read.
It's confusing to know for the people watching who won, who lost. Make them cross a finish line. It gets done at the games. It gets done at semifinals. You have to go to the finishing mat for all events. If you're a CrossFit licensed event, it is mandatory that all events you must cross a finish line.
Ron did not know. It's true.
Yeah. Ronica killed it today.
She is crushing it.
She is. And I hope I was taking some camera shots today, and she stuck her tongue out at me while she was carrying a sandbag. And I'm
Typical.
hoping I captured it.
Dude, that would be
But I
great.
know the video caught it. So, and she has the most rhythm of anybody walking with a sandbag. Like she's
Yeah, she was
almost
mo-
cha-chawing down the lane. And Corey does a cha-cha before every event.
100%.
So
100%.
She
Dude, if
got
I'm
this.
not,
so this
said
crew
if
is
I'm
killing
not
the
having
dance party.
no, if I'm not having fun, dude, I don't need to be out there. I was talking to somebody about that a little while ago. Like when I first started competing individually, just locally, run the house and whatnot. Like I was trying to get into that like serious mindset. Try to stay focused in or whatnot, but that's not me. Like I need to stay loose. I need to be having fun. That's the only way I can perform well. I mean, you saw me on the crossovers just now. I was laughing my ass off at myself because in my head, I was like, this is just comical at this point. Like, I don't even, whatever. I didn't care anymore. There's no reason.
And when it was over, you were like, that was so hot. And I couldn't tell if you were saying hard, if it was hot. I'm still trying to learn Cajun.
It was hard. It was hard. I only had about 30 seconds or so to ski per round, and that was just not enough time. Whatever. Now he's got to go home and get better at crossovers.
Yep.
And Dan says, if it's not fun, it's not worth doing. Too much in my life career is serious.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about what's on tap for tomorrow.
Early morning for me.
What time you go, Jamie?
9:10.
Jesus.
I know. Even earlier than today.
I go at 8:15.
Yes. Okay, you have it the worst, but I don't know if I can get this body to move fast at 9 a.m.
That's what you said today.
It's even earlier tomorrow, and I'm even sorer today. Yeah.
Our guy,
So we got
Jeremy Eat World, major photo.
We miss you, Jeremy. Ooh, Andrew with a 6:45.
Andrew Stead is a 6:45.
Woof.
Hey, when I was judging last year, they made us come at like 5 a.m. So that you get to sleep in an hour and a half.
Yeah. Tomorrow we have every second counts. That's the burpee box jump over power clean. And then the hunter becomes the hunted, which is our finale. That is the echo bike, ring muscle up, double kettlebell overhead walking lunge. Corey's is flipped. So their finale is the burpee box jump over. And they do echo, bar muscle up, single arm overhead walking lunge.
I was not aware of that. Okay, cool. I didn't realize it was
What did you? Yeah, your first event is hunter becomes the hunted.
Bar muscle ups for breakfast. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Are you willing to say on the air what you told me tonight at the competition?
All I said was, I told you flat out, I'm not calling my shot, but if you're gonna beat me on the burpee box jump clean, you had better be able to move the barbell, because I know how I can move it. It's one of my favorite things to do, dude. Power cleans all day.
Power cleans are one of my favorite as well, Corey.
Yeah, like cycling power cleans is one of my favorite things to do. So
you're saying you're calling your shot?
No, not at all. You know why? Because I've been talking to them dudes, and like the more we talk, I'm like, okay, yeah, these dudes are legit. Every dude I'm competing with that's in my division is a badass. Like, no question about it. Even if it's just that something like Paul got off that rope and he was shot out of a cannon onto his hands. He looked like Danielle Brandon at the games. It was ridiculous. He got 120 feet in the first interval. 10 foot at a time, or 20 foot at a time. Excuse me. That's moving, dude. His second
Jamie got
row, he was just
120
like,
Hey,
feet too.
hey, yeah, hey, me too.
yeah, hey, fabulous.
But she needed to get 125.
Yeah.
But she only got 120.
So I
That's
watched
how
Dex Hopkins. I watched Dex Hopkins finish it in the first interval, all 115. And then one of the
So,
dudes that
just so you know, Dex called that shot. He
Yeah.
told me that before the event.
So, fun fact, in the heat directly after him, one of my partners that came down with me, with us, Jordy Grimion, also finished it in the first interval, which was also fun to watch. It was ridiculous.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He came up to me and said, "You think I can finish this in the first interval?" And I said, "I don't know." He goes, "Oh, I'm going to show you I can."
Wow. Hey, bro, if you know what you're good at, you know what you're good at.
Was it close?
And he's
or
from Southern Mississippi.
No, it was not close.
he had a lot of time still?
And he's from Southern.
I want to say he had like 13 seconds left.
Wow, that's insane.
Between 8 and 13 seconds. Because I know Jordy finished it in 2:47. He had 13 seconds left. Yeah, he looked and look. His judge said, "I'm gonna tell you when you get finished." Jordy's he's going back, kick down, turn around, kick up, turn around. So he gets the fifth one. He goes down, and he said his judge went, "All right." And we could see him, and Jordy looked at him and went, "Is that it? Like, am I done?" He was like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, that's
So-
the thing. It was
So to Scott's point, yes, make them run across the line.
Yeah.
Make us run across the line. I would be happy to stumble my way across the line. I don't have a problem with that.
That is correct, Lex. Dex
Yeah.
did not win, but he didn't call the win. He just called he was going to finish it in the first interval.
Correct.
Yeah.
That might be Jordy, 246 then.
Did Rudy finish triple threat? Is he?
No. He got 22 of the overhead squats.
There was only 20 overhead squats.
Or
wait. Oh yeah, it was 30.
no, it's
Yeah.
30. Yeah, because it was 50, 40, 30 on the squats. He got 22 of the overhead squats.
30
I
and
don't
then
know
the 20.
anybody. I don't know anyone that finished.
I'm pretty sure nobody did.
I saw a couple of dudes in, I don't even remember which division it was, maybe the 30, 34, 35, got to the
Chest bar?
Got to the chest bars, correct.
That's
but I did
impressive.
not see or hear of anybody that actually finished them.
So Anderson said that's the judge. That judge just forgot. And that's from a judge.
Yeah.
All my judges were great.
So,
FYI.
so Andrew, that's just dumb.
It is, because then you feel like you're doing, like, that's going to matter.
Right. So now, yeah, people are going to like sprint to the
And
mat.
regardless,
You
it
don't
just
have to-
causes confusion for those people watching it.
Yo.
Just make the finish mat the finish, like every other damn competition.
Yeah, they need chip timers. And it needs to be the mat.
So, happy with tomorrow? You think tomorrow's going to be good?
Yeah, I
We
got it.
already know. We already know Corey's calling a shot on one.
God, I'm not calling my shot. I just know
He's just going to make them hurt.
That's it. I'm going to make myself hurt. Like, I know
And everyone else to beat you.
when you're going to have to hurt worse than I will, because I am going to make myself hurt tomorrow. Especially if that's the last one, then yeah, it's full stamp. What do I have to lose?
Can't wait to see it.
Nothing to lose. So, yeah, it's gonna be full send.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be fun to watch. I like that as the finisher.
I think that's gonna be a fun one for them to finish on.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jesus Christ! I like the idea of bar muscle ups for breakfast. I'm not mad at that at all.
So, Jamie, are you happy with that? The bar muscle ups is the finish?
They got ring.
That's not our finish.
Oh, the muscle ups is your finish, right?
Oh, ring muscle up lunge, yeah.
You're good
Yeah.
at those.
I'm all right, yeah. Double 44 kettlebell walking lunge is overhead walking lunge is dicey.
Okay.
That adds a
You doubting
that adds a
yourself?
lot of. I don't know. I mean, I think I'll do well at this one. I don't know other people's capability, so like, I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be a couple girls that can crush this one. So they're not
I'm
posted anywhere. The workouts are not posted anywhere.
No,
Nope.
everybody I know is like, send me the work. I want to know what y'all doing. I'm like, yeah, I would love to. I don't know how to. I haven't followed it.
That's why when we do these shows, I have to turn to Jamie because she got the email. There's no publicly posted place where I can look at the workouts.
I need to send them to Holly so she can make a little, and then you're the one putting the workouts out there.
We should have done that.
Yeah, we should have.
We can do it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hey, speaking of Holly, killing it as always with the leaderboards going up on Instagram. I thank her so much because that with all these divisions, that's a lot of work.
Agreed.
But she's crushing it as always. So blessed to have her. And Lex, if they want this comp to be the premier masters comp, it should be easier to follow. They should make the athletes finish on a finish mat, and they need to live stream at a minimum.
Yep.
So, okay, this mini riff. You have 3 of the premier floor announcers in the sport. You got Dylan, you've got Bailey, and you've got the UK girl that I can never remember her name.
Oh, I just talked with her too.
And
Oh.
so and they're awesome. Like it is a huge difference when you have that talent on the floor announcing what's going on. It's so much easier to follow. And especially with a 20 lane floor wide, it makes it easier to kind of follow along.
Yep.
They invested in all of that. And no live stream.
Yeah, so the only person hearing them is us.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we found the leaderboard, Andrew, but we've never found the workouts. But the fact that their website does not have the proper link to the leaderboard, and you have to dive into social media to get it, that's just bad business.
Agreed.
So, while I think a lot of things have improved this year at this comp, and it is, man, on time. If you have a heat time, it is that heat time.
Yep.
And they had a major event happen today, and it still didn't throw them off time.
Yep.
Major event. And they were able to still get back on schedule, which was amazing this year. It made it so much easier to get from floor to floor for all the people we're covering. So that loads better. Judges, tons of judges. And I've seen judges get breaks. My judgy friends have said that they got food. There's coffee. There's lots of stuff like that. So a lot of changes there. The
Good.
people changing the floors, way more than the 3 people they had last year. So huge step up in a lot of areas. And I want to, because I've been hard on them for the last year, I want to give them credit for that this year. But doesn't mean there's not, if you want to be, as Lex said, the premier masters competition, there's still room for improvement. But they made huge strides this year. And the venue is awesome.
I love it.
As long as the only thing the venue could change is let you have in and out parking.
Well, if you knew you were coming and you followed on their, I guess everything was done through Instagram. Like we bought our parking pass and you can come in and out.
Okay. I didn't.
Yeah. Probably should have told you to do that.
So there we are.
Didn't they say that they sold out of the parking passes anyway?
They didn't sell out. People the day, so they put it on their story. They said today is the last day to buy the parking pass. And then someone got on the call the next night and they're like, "Can we still buy a parking pass?" And she's like, "No." Like, and it has nothing to do with MFC. The venue was like printing them or something, and that was their deadline. They couldn't add any anymore, I guess. So
I remember that. I remember when that happened now, yeah.
Bring my dog with me. I did not. My wife and my dog stayed home. But there are dogs at the facility or at the venue.
There are some good boys there. One of them is ginormous. You see that big old bulldog?
His name is Walter, just like mine.
really?
Yep. Now see, Bruce comes in and just compliments Jamie. Nick comes in and says everyone's being wonderful tonight.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to finish it up. I'm going to focus on getting more interviews and not necessarily workouts tomorrow. And I want to talk to everybody and just kind of get impressions of the weekend so I can put together a really cool kind of recap of the 8 people's weekend. And I think that we will then do a show if you guys are available Monday night.
Because Monday night.
Oh, you're not okay.
Yeah, no, we got a late flight. Yeah, Tuesday night at work.
And we'll wrap this.
I think so. I think
I ain't
Tuesday
doing
will work.
shit Tuesday. I can promise you that. I'm going to work and I'm going home.
Yeah, because I'm driving back tomorrow night, and I will not be good for anything tomorrow night.
I won't be either.
So the one sad thing.
I said I won't be either. I'm going to have several bourbons.
Okay, nice.
That's fair.
The one sad thing about this weekend is while I'm here, my daughter decided to surprise us and show up at home this weekend. So I missed her completely.
Oh, that's sad.
So Bruce says, kill it tomorrow, guys. Burn it down.
Two events left, Bruce. The only thing we know how to do. Hammer down.
Nick says, Corey, I saw you on Judy's live stream looking jacked. I'll tell you, man, I slept with the dude last night. He is jacked.
Smoke show meal
Did
prep.
that come out wrong?
Did I say that correctly? My nutrition coach, Smoke Show Meal Prep. That's all I got to say. He has got me leaned out and feeling good.
Jody said podcast on your drive home. Scott, come on.
Don't podcast and drive, Scott.
Nick, you've seen me. You know that I can only do the big spoon.
Nick, I am 5'6" and 180 pounds, brother. I am not the big spoon in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
And now Jeremy has serious FOMO.
Oh, my brother.
Nick said, I've seen porns that start like that. Damn, the hotel got the room wrong. Only one bed. Shucks.
Doggone it. Whatever shall we do?
All right. Well, with that, I think that's a good end to the night.
Yeah, that's
It
probably
was
good.
last night.
Oh God. Good night.
We'll see everyone next time on whatever we're calling this, the Masters Fitness CrossFit Talk. We'll see everybody later. Bye, guys.
Later, yo.
We about to change the game. We out here taking